I got this big motherfucker on me today, nigga. Yeah, I ain't seen too many big bad niggas like you talking about breaking my jaw, nigga. Any nigga talking about breaking my jaw, nigga, this what you gotta punch through. And I ain't seen no nigga that can whoop one of these. Catch, nigga. Yeah, I ain't seen no nigga that can whoop one of these, nigga. You ain't that goddamn bad big old nigga talking about you'll break my jaw. I bet you'll die. I swear to God, I bet you'll die before you even touch my jaw, nigga. And that little old bitty ugly ass little bitty girl you gotta be fatherless, nigga, like the rest of these motherfucking babies out here, nigga. You bitch ass, fat ass Simmons, nigga, better keep sitting on your pussies.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What's up, family? You already know it's your boy Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. Just want to give my take on this whole little Charleston White thing. Now, the video that you just saw is a prime example of an ignorant, loudmouth coward. Charleston White is an ignorant, loudmouth coward. He follows the blueprint that 6ix9ine invented, and him and Hassan Campbell and other dudes like Young Pharaoh have adopted and escalated. They follow 3 big rules. And these 3 big rules that keep them relevant is hypocritical ignorance, disrespect of family members and the dead, and shock value. 6ix9ine came up with the blueprint. It's a troll blueprint. And these guys follow that blueprint. Now, we're going to talk about this 6ix9ine Wack 100 situation. Charleston White is what you call, where I'm from, a loudmouth coward. He reminds me of that kid back in school that would talk shit in front of the teacher, and then when you're ready to whoop his ass, he would hide behind the teacher and stick his head out behind the teacher going, eh. Or that little loudmouth kid in the neighborhood that had the big brother, and he would run his mouth to every fucking body and then go run to his brother and go hide behind him. That's what Charleston White does, except he uses security guards and weapons. You can tell he can't fight. You can tell he can't fight. Because every situation that he has gotten himself into, he started with his mouth. See, he knows how to capitalize on his mouth. That's why he's a loudmouth coward. He'll talk shit and then go run behind a gun or a security guard. And he's the main one that follows these 3 rules in that 6ix9ine blueprint I mentioned earlier. Disrespect of the dead or family members. Because you can see there, Wack 100's daughter ain't got nothing to do with it. And he drags her into the situation. He uses hypocritical ignorance, because he's a total hypocrite. He even lashed out and called a woman all types of bitches in the middle of a church ceremony. Come on, man. And he uses shock value to stay relevant. Now, he once said, the Charleston White you see on camera is a character. But what we're seeing today is he can't differentiate those 2 characters. His real self or the character. And I believe he's the same person either way. He's just a hypocritical, ignorant, loudmouth coward who goes and runs hiding behind weapons and security guards. I'm gonna tell you something once, Charleston White. One day you're gonna say something to somebody that Texas is not gonna be able to help you with. Texas is not gonna always be there. You said a man caught you slipping and he let you go. That man could have blew his head off, but he still let him go. Now, one of these days you're gonna say something to somebody that's gonna catch you, and they're not gonna let it go. They're not going to let it go. So my advice to everybody is, these guys like Charleston White, Young Pharaoh, Hassan Campbell, they can't be taken seriously. because they're all loudmouth cowards. Tough guys on camera or behind a weapon or behind a security guard. That's what you call a loudmouth coward. Now, he started every beef that he has been in. He started every beef. Yicking off at the mouth. He knows how to capitalize on that. We all know it. We all see it. And Wack said, I'm going to break your jaw. So he does a video putting up a bullet, incriminating himself like the fucking idiot that he is. In Texas, you should be ashamed. Now, I ain't got no problem with Texas, but this is the guy who's representing your state. He goes around saying that he raped white women and this, that, and the third, beating on his wife. He admits that he slaps his wife around. This is the guy you want representing you guys? I know if I was from Texas, I'd be highly upset. I'd be highly upset. Now, he went and dragged Wack 100's daughter into it for no reason. Now, the one thing my mom always taught me, I don't care what that person did to you, you never, ever, ever bring a child into it. You never bring a child into it. And he went as far as to dragging his child into it. An innocent little girl who has nothing to do with it. This how you know that Charleston White is just as ignorant as the people he speaks out on. He spoke out on gangsters, rappers, drill music, but he's just as ignorant and foul as every last person that he ever tried to speak out on. How can you take advice and listen to a man speak out on all this ignorance, all these crimes, all this killing going on in our neighborhoods, the black community, and he goes on camera and portrays and amplifies it every chance he gets? He amplifies it. Like I said, he follows three rules. Sorry for stuttering. 3 rules. Hypocritical ignorance, disrespect of family members, including the dead, and shock value. This is all a blueprint. And just like that young lady that exposed him about a week and a half ago, I looked up Charleston White's work. There is none. What I can find. I mean, I might not have dug hard enough, but I followed what he said. Google him. When you Google him, you only find ignorance. You don't find him doing stuff for the community. You just find him being ignorant all over the internet. So guys like him, we cannot take serious. Just loudmouth cowards. And Charleston White, if you ever see this video, this is what you're doing. This is what we want you to do. We want you to shut the fuck up, nigga. Because somebody's going to knock that fucking eye straight. Boom! Right out your skull. Somebody's going to wind up knocking that eye right out that skull. A gun ain't going to be able to save you against everybody. And what you going to do when there's a crowd? One gun cannot help you against a crowd of guns. Now, I know if you come up from Philly talking that dumb shit, you better have an army with you. I'll let you know that now. You come up to Philly talking that dumb shit, you will not make it out of Pennsylvania. Texas, if I was y'all, I would be highly upset if this man was representing my state. Because he portrays everything that he says he stands up against. He admitted to raping white women. He admitted to beating and slapping his wife around. What type of man is that to look up to? This is what you want to leave your children, the youth, to look up to? Are these the guys we want our youth to look up to? No. No. I know I don't want my son looking up, ever going on YouTube and praising an asshole like that. And you can tell he's a loudmouth coward because he goes and runs his mouth all goddamn day on YouTube and then go run and hide behind weapons. That lets you know he cannot fight. He was one of those kids that got his ass whooped up and down the block. You can look at him. You can tell they was teasing his old ugly ass. You can tell that he got teased. That's why he liked teasing other people on the internet. Because he got teased his whole life. He got bullied. That's why he runs behind a gun. Wack 100 never threatened to shoot him. He said, I'm going to break your fucking jaw. And what did he do? Ran right behind a weapon. That's what you call a loudmouth coward. Just like Hassan Campbell. He's no different than Hassan Campbell. No different. He's no different than 6ix9ine. He's no different than Young Pharaoh. They're all the same. They all follow that blueprint. Hypocritical ignorance, disrespect to family members, including the dead, and shock value. That's it. So my word of advice to the black community and anybody else who sees this video, don't take guys like these serious. And make sure your children are not watching these type of idiots. Any idiot that could jump up and start cursing a woman out in the middle of a church ceremony. I'm not even Christian. I'm not religious. But I've still found that video highly disrespectful. Then to drag somebody's child into the situation that has nothing to do with it. He likes to taunt people. He likes to taunt people. See, people like him and Hassan Campbell, they think they can taunt people, and they think when this shit catch up to them and they die, they're going to go out as a martyr. He think he's going to go out like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. No, nigga, you're going to go out as that loudmouth coward who love to provoke and taunt people on the internet. This nigga is almost 50 years old and you're still on the internet taunting people? Why the fuck are you even on the internet? Almost 50 something years old. Disabled at that. Even if you do get your hands on this man, you can get in trouble for beating up a cripple. He's considered disabled. And he uses it as an excuse to hide behind weapons and security. I seen that video when he went to that protest. When that guy approached him, he didn't get the yakking with the mouth until his security guard walked up with the weapon. That's when he got tough. So guys like him, Hassan Campbell, they're all loudmouth cowards who hide behind a camera and all day long. All day long. So my advice is don't worry about these guys, man. Sooner or later, their cars are going to get pulled by the right people. And when that day comes, I hope they have some type of mercy. Because you're going to say something, these guys are going to say something to a man that doesn't have any compassion or mercy. And there's going to be nothing that they can do. Texas ain't going to be able to help him. New York ain't going to be able. Nobody in New York is behind Hassan Campbell. So, moral to the story is, we can't take these guys seriously in our community. We can only sit back and laugh at them. That's all we can do. Peace, family.